News from our London studios. MTA International brings you the world news.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the MTA International World News. These are some of the headlines that we're following for you today.
Jalsa Salana Qadian enters second day. Ahmadi Muslims travel to help after large parts of the UK are hit by floods. Ahmadi Muslim officials gift translation of the Quran to Moratuwa City Mayor in Sri Lanka. Qadian's annual Jalsa Salana entered its second day on Sunday as thousands of Ahmadi Muslims from around the world gathered in the small Indian town. As well as religious speeches by Ahmadi Muslim scholars, the event included addresses from respected guests and dignitaries. The event is scheduled to conclude on Monday with a keynote address by the global head and Khalifa of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, which will be delivered from London. The Jalsa Salana in Qadian is a 3-day religious gathering of Ahmadi Muslims founded by the promised Messiah and Imam Mahdi, Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad. Hibbat Mirza, MTA News.
A team of Ahmadi Muslim youths accompanied by MTA travelled to flood-affected areas of the UK to determine what humanitarian help could be offered to the local communities on Sunday. One of the areas affected included a mosque in Keighley where local Ahmadi Muslims worked with Humanity First to quickly restore the mosque, protect it from further flooding and to help wider members of the public. One team travelled to the town of Littleborough in Greater Manchester, where entire roads were left flooded, with fears that more rainfall could follow. Local authorities worked to help rescue those trapped in their homes, with the water reaching the second story of houses in some areas. The Ahmadi Muslim Youth Association is planning to continue offering services to those affected in the coming days and weeks. Nimra Bhatt, MTA News.
A 2-member delegation from the Ahmadiyya Muslim community of Sri Lanka visited the southern coastal city Moratuwa recently to gift the Holy Qur'an Sinhala Translation to the mayor and universities. The delegation met Mr. Isuru Manawadu, a lecturer at the University of Moratuwa. Mr. Manawadu had contacted the Jama'at and requested a copy of the Holy Quran Sinhala Translation prior to this visit. He came to know about us through a principal of a leading college to whom a copy of the Holy Quran Sinhala Translation had already been given. The delegation briefed to the lecturer about the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jama'at and its worldwide leader, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad's tireless efforts by spreading the true teachings of Islam through various means, particularly addressing lawmakers at Capitol Hill, EU Parliament, the Ireland Parliament, and recently the Dutch Parliament. Copies of the Quran were also distributed to other officials, as well as in public libraries and at the local mayor's office. Hibbat Mirza, MTA News.